Receiving simulator transmission. Uploading transmitted feed. Initializing playback sequence. Log execute.
Hey everyone, Seipher here, and welcome back to Seipher Plays Pokemon Heart Gold Nuzlocke. In the last episode, we made our way up Glitter Lighthouse, discovering that the Lighthouse Pokemon in Ampharos was being taken care of by the Olivine City gym leader, Jasmine, due to being sick. We then went on a fetch quest to bring that Ampharos some medicine in order to get Jasmine back to the gym, where we eventually took her on, defeating her Steel types handily. This time, we will be ignoring what we learned at the end of last episode, which was that Team Rocket had taken over the radio waves of Johto to try and get Giovanni to come back to them, because we're going to be focusing on actually doing some side stuff, not really going to be progressing onward. I really want to prepare for the challenges ahead, and there are certain Pokemon that I have been putting off to catch until now, so let's just get right on into it. First off, we're back here in Azalea Town because there is one Pokemon that I want to try catching here that is only available through headbutting trees. If you want to guarantee this Pokemon, I definitely recommend headbutting on the route to the east of here, but I'm just going to try my luck here and see if we manage to get it. So, let's see. I did test to make sure that this is a headbutt tree, so let's see if we get one. Alright, and it's pretty good, a Heracross. Hopefully I can manage to catch this thing, because if anything happens to Jin, this would be a good backup. Oh shoot, I forgot that I had replaced my false swipe with Rock Smash on Jin. Well, that kind of sucks, so I'll have to be a bit more careful. Luckily, I have just the thing to try and catch this, a level ball. I got 25 of these between episodes from making red apricorns into them with Kurt, so here we can hopefully get, a nice one-shot, because when you're 4 times your opponent's level, the level ball will have a 8 times catch rate modifier, so very useful for catching low-level Pokemon like this Heracross. Anyway, male, so I've got just the name for you. Kind of the compliment to Jin, or at least to his reference. Anyway, with that, we can now actually progress on, because there is one new Pokemon that we can technically have gotten back since we got Surf and Strength. And as you can see from my sidebar, I've actually changed around my team. I've put Slow Todd in the box and brought out Berserker, the shiny Gyarados. This is mainly because I'm going to be using Surf and Strength and want to just swap around things just so that we have access to both without having to carry multiple Pokemon. Anyway, before we go any further, I'm going to quickly throw up a Super Repel just so that we don't have as many wild Pokemon. And you're probably wondering, why are you coming back here to Union Cave? You've already caught something here. Well, I actually have a new rule for this Nuzlocke. The first new rule that you're going to be seeing of the rules here, compared to my Fire Red Nuzlocke. The Day of the Week Pokemon Addendum to my story Pokemon rule, in which I can catch any Day of the Week Pokemon unavailable in a game only once. And seeing as this is a Friday that I'm recording this on, there is one new Pokemon here in an area that we haven't explored of this cave yet, so I definitely want to try and catch it, because it can be very valuable in the fights ahead. And after this, I honestly won't have to worry about catching Pokemon on specific days anymore, so... Well, I won't have to worry about recording on specific days to be able to catch it. Anyway, we just need to surf. Yep, we got Berserker. Just gonna go north. And I've never actually gone this way, so I'm not entirely sure what the cave looks like, so this might be a bit of a learning experience for all of us here. Anyway, got a Geodude to deal with. Luckily, having False Swipe gone instead of having Rock Smash in place of False Swipe is fairly useful in this instance. That's good. And another good thing to use Jin against. The current level cap is 41, but there is quite a bit that we'll have to do, so I'm gonna try to avoid hitting it. But we'll see how that goes. Anyway, I want to just go north, and Mom's calling, but I don't really care. I can always check the item that she got us later. Let's throw up another repel, just to be sure we don't run into anything. Okay, strength. No, can't do it. Or at least no, both of these go up, so I have to, I think, go this way to be able to get to the Pokemon I want to catch. That's only in this cave 1 day a week. If I do I will only be making one attempt at the Pokemon that we're trying to catch here in Union Cave. I won't be... Alright, this is going up again, so I don't want to do that. Looks like I have to do that fight. Oh well. Dang it, the boulder's in the way, so now I gotta do the long way. This Berserker's strength is coming in handy. Never mind, I can just... avoid him like that. And we can surf. I don't think that there's really any new Pokemon for me that I can catch here, but you guys might be able to find Quagsire here if you didn't get one already from either a Primo Egg or evolving a Wooper from the route to the west of Violet City. Okay, maybe I'm in the wrong area. I'm not entirely sure. You know what? Let's just go see if that is the cave exit that I think it is. It probably is. Yep, this was a new area too, but I don't really want to go through all that, so let's just head back down. Looks like I went the wrong way. Hopefully I can fix that. Let's see if I can avoid this guy on turn. Okay. Gonna try going back to this strength boulder, and hopefully it leads me to the right place. Oop, do not want to use that just yet. Just gonna use another repel. I know, not very riveting gameplay for this, but I did say that there wasn't going to be any real progress, and doing this sort of blind is kind of, at least somewhat interesting, seeing somebody go through. At least I think it is. I hope it is, at least. I've never actually done this Day of the Week Pokemon before. I never really played the original Gold, Silver, and Crystal, and never really got the incentive to come try and catch this before. Is this just another exit? Of course it is. Okay, well, I've clearly been turned around. Hopefully I can do all I intended to do. Well, I did say that I've never done this before, so I guess it's really showing me to be true about that. Hopefully I can find my way, though. Okay, so let's just move this boulder. Maybe there's another set of stairs to go down. No. Okay, not this way. Sincerely hope I'm not misremembering the area of the cave to go down. Okay, now that's the same guy I've been dodging, so where is this? I'll probably be... I really hope I don't end up spending the whole episode having to do this, because that would be a bit annoying. Okay. Pill's effect wore off, so gotta use another one. Hopefully I don't run out. Maybe there's another way down to this floor to surf from, so I'll just have to go looking for it. If there is one. Let's see. Maybe there's a way through this water. Nope. Come on, let's see if I can find... Well, down is getting a bit annoying, but what can I do? Can't really help it with how I do record these things. Let's see, maybe getting in the water here. Well, I think this is the right way, but I'm not entirely... Yep, it always had... It was going to be the last place I tried, of course. Alright, well, I'm gonna avoid fighting that guy, because I'm pretty sure he's a trainer. Way, surf. Probably should cool it on mashing that button. And we're running low on super repels, so I hope that this goes, that we get to the Pokemon soon. Can't land there, so got down. Any items that you see me just ignore for right now, I'll probably get off screen. Oh, there it is, so I gotta go left. If you're playing the game normally, I would recommend saving before you talk to this Pokemon because, well, obvious reasons. You want to try to avoid having to do this multiple times since it will take a whole week to reset. And of course I have to battle you first, because we can't just avoid battle. Alright, well, hopefully you go down quick. Okay, one Pokemon, not too bad. Easily deal with you, I believe. You're just gonna waste time with Rain Dance, though I am a little surprised that you're... Well, I guess I can't be that surprised. Scizor is pretty slow compared to Scyther's speed. Okay. Well, that takes care of that. Now we can just surf here. And it has responded. A Lapras. Well, this should be interesting. Hopefully it is lower level, so I will have to be a bit careful, but I think Fury Cutter at this level shouldn't be too much for it. And it's just using Ice Shard, so it can't really do much to us. Okay, that was 20 power, well, actually, yeah. 15 power with Technician plus Stab, so I'm not gonna risk another one of those. I think I'm just gonna throw a few balls at it. It's too high in level to really make good use of the level ball, so let's see. I've got a lot of these heavy balls, so let's see if that has any effect. Nope. Wasn't expecting you to. I do really wish that I had False Swipe still. Alright, how about... how about a Great Ball? Probably has a pretty low catch rate, so I don't expect this to go easily, but hopefully we can manage. Oh boy, that's gonna be a bit annoying. Let's just quickly use a Moo Milk to restore Gym. Alright, well, with that, I think I could try another Fury Cutter, but I don't want to kill this thing, so let's just go with another... You know what, let's try a level ball. I know that I said that it probably wouldn't be very effective, but it's gotta be at least 2 times. Alright. Thank goodness. That is gonna be a good thing to have in my back pocket. Alright. Didn't really have a nickname for a male, but you know what? I'll just go with something pretty generic. Fuck. Alright, well, with that taken care of, we can now use a escape rope to get out of here. That took longer than I expected it to, but oh well. Well, since I don't have false swipe anymore due to trading it off screen, I'm gonna swap Langstrom to the front, because the next thing that we're gonna do is fly to Seawood City. And the reason I want Langstrom in the front is because a Pokemon with high friendship in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, if it's a walking Pokemon with you, has an effect on what we're going to be doing next. And that would be require us to go to Seawood City. Before we do anything, I'm just going to quickly go to the key items. And we're going to take off the dowsing machine, which I use off screen. And we're going to register the Good Rod that we got back in Olivine City. And with that, we're going to try and catch a Pokemon. And the reason that I want Crobat in the lead is because when you lead with a Pokemon that has high friendship with you, if you fish, you are more likely to catch a Pokemon, or reel in a Pokemon. I think the slowdown is really starting to affect us now, because that should have worked. Because you did see that the exclamation point... Okay, landed a Pokemon. Let's see what we got. Oh my. Holy. This is a very rare Pokemon for a Good Rod. A 3% encounter rate, a Staryu. That is probably the best water type I could have gotten here. Alright. Not gonna do much to it. I'm just gonna confuse it, see if I can hit itself so that we can get a little chip damage in. And it's so... And because Good Rod is fixed level, it's level 20, so I can easily train this thing up. Alright, well... Oh, and since it's a Pokemon that we got with a fishing rod, the Lure Ball has a 3 times catch rate modifier, so... This should be able to help me out pretty good. Yes! This is why you get all those apricorns, people, and have Kurt make them into Pokeballs every single day. You can make as many as 99 of each. He can take as many as 99 at once of a single type. And making Pokeballs with him is probably more cost effective than anything you could do from just buying them for yourself. Alright. Well, I know just the name I'm going to give you. Because you are a starman waiting in the sky, or I guess waiting in Seawood City's sea. Bowie, you're going to be joining the team. I don't care what your nature is, or what your EVs or IVs. Well, you don't have any EVs now, but your IVs are. You're going to join the team. You're probably the best thing that I could have caught here. Alright. Well, with that, there's only one thing left to do before we end this episode off. And that is take a picture. Let's quickly swap the team around. And since we're here in Cianwood City, we can just go up to Cameron's automatic camera. Okay, let's see what we got. Yep, I want to take a picture. Okay. Sorry about that, didn't mean to hold off on that for as long as I did. Pretty good. Probably won't have Berserker on all that much, but good to have a picture with him. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Until next time, stay gold.
Playback sequence terminated. Transmission disconnected.